Welcome back to the Whiskey and Wisdom podcast. We are on location doing some fun stuff. I am your constant co-host, Chris Kellum, with Tyler Yaw. And our special guests are the owners of Chill Pretty Boutique, Miss Amber and Michelle.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Before we go too crazy, as you guys can notice, we are on location. We are doing our now annual trip out to Surf City. Thank you, Miss Brittany Lineberry, for setting this up for us. And this is a beautiful space, I just want to say.
Thank you.
And as you guys haven't realized, we are sitting right next to Sundial Coffee, which is why we have a ton of that sitting on the table. So shout out Sundial. Check out that episode.
And it's also 10 o'clock in the morning, and whiskey didn't seem appropriate. So
Did not.
We were hoping it would.
I had a bottle in the car.
Michelle said, I'm going to have to take a shot before we do that.
Okay, you're good. So, ladies, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you kind of came up with this idea.
Okay. I was like, you go first.
No, you go first.
So I have been a hairstylist for 20 years.
Okay.
And I had my business down in Wilmington for 16 years. I guess I've been doing hair for 22 years now. And with all the growth in the area, I was like, I need to be closer. I have 2 children. I have a son that's getting ready to be a senior at Topsail High School.
Okay.
And then my daughter is 10. And the traffic in the morning, it was taking me over an hour to get to Mayfair.
Yes.
And I just saw all the growth happening, and I wanted to open up something. And I had been in a suite salon.
Yeah.
So I still wanted to have like a smaller area. So whenever we first opened, we had just this unit over here, and we only had 2 chairs.
Got you. Okay.
And the boutique was in the front, and then there was 2 chairs, and then it grew so much. So last year we had the opportunity to take this over, and so we did. But I opened, and within 3 weeks, I had met Michelle, and I was like, I want her to be my business partner.
I love it.
Yeah.
Your neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious. I'm like, did you come in to get your hair done, or you just like, she saw somebody walk past, she's like, she looks like a good business partner.
No, she was my neighbor, and we just became friends. And before I opened, she would come here and help me, like, hang pictures and just
We tried to build like a vanity out of wood.
yeah, it was funny in the bathroom. And then I was cutting her hair one day, and I was just like, you want to be my business partner? I always wanted a business partner. I just wanted it to happen organically.
Yeah.
And so I feel like God sent her to me, or sent,
Yeah.
he put us together.
I like that.
We were guys just talking one day and just kind of came up like, you know what, we're vibing well. You have some really good ideas. Like, we get along really well. Do you want to join the fray? Is that kind of how that happened?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
That's awesome.
And we're very codependent on each other. Like, we have a very, very, very good relationship.
Good.
Yeah.
Important.
I love that.
When she asked you first to be your business partner, what was the first reaction?
I think I was like kind of shocked because like when I would come and help, I'm like, this is such a cool concept. And I
Yeah.
was like, like, this is something, a little backstory on me. I did go to fashion school for about
Okay.
maybe a year.
Yeah.
And then that didn't work out. So I've always had like a little itch to get into fashion and things like that. So when she told me, I was like, oh my gosh.
She goes, let me ask my husband.
I already knew. I was like, yeah, let me.
So this is happening
This is
anyway.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yeah, let me see. But it was super exciting to like,
And we could not have grown without one another. Like, there's no way that like one person could do all this.
No. I mean, just looking at the growth in general, I know people and friends who worked in salons, and like just running a salon or like running your own hair business is one thing, but then adding a boutique on the front that's not just hair products, 2 very different setups.
That's actually one of my questions. What made you want to have the hair salon and have the boutique connected with it?
Well, it's a one-stop shop. I mean, if a woman comes in to get their hair done and she has an opportunity to buy a cute outfit to go with it, then
Right.
it's a win-win. You know?
Oh, for sure. She leaves the house in like yoga pants and casual, and she comes home
Mhm.
with the hair did, whole new outfit, looking like a whole new woman, new
Yeah.
mom set up.
And they're like hanging out when they're like, processing and stuff. It gives them a little something to do. And
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Like when my wife and mom and stuff go to the hair salon and they're sitting there for like 3 hours, if they had time to walk around a boutique, I guarantee you they'd spend some money doing that too.
yeah.
Yes.
We have clients and they'll be like, "What's chill pretty? Is chill pretty? Chill pretty? Chill pretty?" Like, on the or on their
Oh,
bank statement.
yeah. Just one day.
Yeah.
How many times did you check out of that place?
Chill pretty hair, chill pretty boutique.
I love that. So, were you always Chill Pretty when you had like your own little spot, or did this name kind of like come together?
Yes, it came to it. I didn't know it wasn't called this.
Okay, this is what I thought, because we've been up here a few times, and I'm like, I didn't think it was.
So when we opened, it was Chill Pretty.
Okay.
But when I like had my business in Wilmington, it wasn't Chill
Okay.
Pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of changed from like it was Chill Pretty hair studio to a lounge because when we grew,
Yes.
we
Right.
changed that. So that's about the only thing that changed.
That makes more sense.
One thing I've noticed too, when I was telling people that we were coming up here for our 3rd anniversary of Surf City, I was letting everyone else coming up to Chill Pretty. You bring a lot of Wilmingtonians up here. Like,
Yes.
that's very impressive.
Yes, we do. Most of my clients all followed me here,
Okay.
Wow.
and I have a very good clientele, very loyal. I'm very blessed for all of them.
Yeah.
They've all got to know Michelle and all the girls here, and they've stayed with me. I mean,
That's awesome.
I love it.
Southport, Raleigh, Carolina
wow.
Beach,
Well, you've done all the spots.
and they all drive here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear like if you have a good hairstylist, you'll just go and meet them. Because I have one of my coworkers. Yeah. No, one of my coworkers, every 4th Wednesday, she drives to Raleigh to get her hair done. And I'm like,
Jeez.
yeah. But she's lived in Wilmington for like, I think 5 years now. She's like, no, this is my hairstylist. This is what I'm going. And I'm like, it makes sense, because most guys, if you have a real barber, you are like, this is my barber.
Yep.
I will drive up to 45 minutes to get a haircut.
And that's another point too.
That is a great question.
Yeah. Is there something that you noticed that like makes people want to come to here like
So
over
that's
and
what
over
I was
again?
going to say. One thing that we pride ourselves on is how we make people feel when they come through these doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're just like, it's just a genuine, like we're ourselves. We don't try to, I don't know. It's like we just welcome them in. Sometimes it's even their baby, like we'll hold their babies for them while they're getting their hair done.
Yeah.
And, we always tell moms like, please, if you just,
Need a day out or a minute, because there's a lot of military families around
Yes,
here, and
right.
their husbands are deployed and they're lonely.
So building a great community and experience is something that's very hard to do, especially, I think, in a world today where everyone is online. And so is that just like the vibe that you two ladies have done and built with the team of like different hairstylists? Or like, what do you think was the catalyst to kind of do that?
well, I was going to say we kind of started with Katie, right, with yoga.
Yeah.
When we first opened, Katie had came in and she was like, can I just do yoga here? And we're like, sure, And so that kind of formed a little bit of a community. And then,
And we do yoga once a week.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you still do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, so when the girls are doing yoga, they come back the next day and they're like, well, I was in this pose. I was really looking at that dress. So I wanted to see that.
Nice.
So they come back
Yeah.
for that. But just when people walk in the door, they say like, it just feels great in here. It just, so
We speak to every single person that
Mhm.
comes through the door,
Right.
greet them. Because you can go into a lot of places and you're not greeted
Yeah.
or
Yes.
made to feel. So many people have just checked out with like human interaction.
Mhm.
And people ask us all the time about growing online, and we are starting to grow online. We just are getting our website redesigned.
Okay.
We just got rebranded. We invested this year in that, but we really wanted to focus on our brick and mortar first.
Yeah.
And
Which is smart.
and
Yeah.
then
because that feels right for down like in this area. It's
Yeah.
very
Mhm.
community based. So we were like, we want to just make sure that we focus on that, and
Yeah.
then the online can come after.
Well, and the hard part too is like if you don't focus on the brick and mortar, and then your online blows up, and then everyone shows up in shop, and the shop isn't put together, then like you lose that experience because they saw it online and they show up and it was down.
Yeah.
But if you're building it and doing a great setup and you build an amazing community, then everyone feels it when they walk in, and then the website kind of just like adds to it.
Yeah, you did it right too. Like my background's in operations, so they have what's called the moment of truth. And there's different parts of every interaction that you have with a business. And when you go to fix something or you go to improve something or optimize it, you want to start with the last thing first, because that's the last interaction that they have with your business. And you want that interaction to be the most memorable, the most positive, the one that's going to make them come back again. Because usually the first part of that moment of truth gets cut out because you no longer have to market to that person because you did such a good job in your actual location. They come right back through. So yeah, it's
So we
just
did it right.
the-
Yeah, we did it.
Did it?
yeah,
Did
you're
you
in
know?
the
Yeah.
intuition. It's about going back to your intuition.
Yeah.
When you have a
Yeah.
good intuition, you don't need to go to school for it, right?
Yeah.
Like you just know what you're supposed to
Yeah. And that's how I feel like this whole journey has kind of been. We kind of have just gone with what we felt right instead of being like, oh, everybody's done it this way. We're just like, let's do it the way that we think is best to, serve our community and how we feel is.
And we've really stayed true to like ourselves too.
Mm-hmm.
We've been approached by investors. We've been approached by franchising it, and we've kind of we're like, no, like
Right.
we're just,
Yeah,
it hasn't always been easy, but
Yeah.
we see a bigger picture and we see where we want to go with it. And, I feel like if we open up another Chill Pretty, then we can't copy like,
You can't have both of you
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
at another location.
yeah, or our employees or,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
our managers, our stylist. It just would never be the same.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Right. Yeah. You want to keep the IP to yourself. You don't want to have a bad situation in Wilmington and they come up over here and they're like, that one wasn't any good down there. So I'm not
Yes.
going to go to this one.
So instead,
Yeah.
we're like, just make the trip down here. It'll be worth it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's probably more beneficial for you that way too. So if you have someone coming up from Wilmington, they want to make it worth it. So they're good. I would assume they're probably going to stay a little bit longer, buy a little bit more, get the whole experience.
And also, there's just so many new businesses and the growth around here. Like,
Mhm.
it's such a cool little town.
Yeah, we were talking, there's like 6 or 7 different boutiques that are in here, and it's just kind of cool to see that they're all hitting different niches. And you're
They're
right,
all
it's
different. Yeah.
like the people who go to Mayfair go because they're going to shop a few different spots.
Right.
Just like I feel like the people coming up here are going to shop multiple spots, get their hair done, go get a drink while the wife is getting her hair done. Like you can make it a whole day trip.
Yes.
Which
And
is
there's
pretty cool.
there's lots to do in the strip that people they're like, we could stay here for hours. Like,
Yes.
yeah, you could
And then
start in the
High
morning.
Tides just opened up.
Right.
So, and it's like right there. You can just walk right there
Mhm.
to it.
There's something about this strip too that the community base just really came together. And like you can kind of tell who fits in with the community and who doesn't, because the ones who don't, it feels like leave pretty quick. And the ones that have stayed. And that's kind of why, like every time Brittany brings us up every year, we come in here in the shopping center and everyone has the same awesome vibe. Like you want to hang out with all of you,
Yeah.
like, which is really neat. And it's something very unique to this area because I haven't really experienced it anywhere else.
It is very true. That is
Yeah.
very true. We all support each other. And
Right.
Yes, I love it.
I don't feel like there's competition, like
Yeah.
the other stores aren't our competition. They're our friends.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Everyone's like wants the best for each person, which is really cool.
Good.
Yeah.
So the Chris thoughts, I have these quite often. They're random questions. So in a boutique, I know you guys have to buy outfits and stuff like seasons ahead of time. How do you figure out what's going to be like your hero collection so far in advance?
So
We'll see.
we are more of like a basic.
Okay.
We don't buy like really fancy dresses, or I mean, we have some dresses in here, pretty
Mhm.
dresses, but we are a very casual store. We like to buy things that you can chill in and feel pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Makes sense now.
yeah.
But we do take like twice a year, we take a trip over to Vegas
Okay.
and we do all of our buying there. because we found that style, like the style that they have, all the vendors that they have there that we really like. So we do a little bit of planning before we get there,
Gotcha.
and then we go and buy everything for the season.
So you do the Vegas market, not the one in Atlanta.
No, yeah,
We went to a couple of those, and Michelle and I, we get very overwhelmed.
I know that one's
it's
ridiculous.
like 30 stories high, like
That's
of
crazy.
different levels.
Yeah.
So this one's just one story, and it's just everything's laid out. We know where to go,
Okay.
and
And
yeah.
then like our we carry Kerastase, so we have reps for like our hair stuff, and
Right.
so we
The-
don't have to buy that at a market, you know.
Gotcha.
For the people who might be listening that live in Wilmington that haven't come in and aren't actually watching, can't see what's behind us, what would you say your style is?
Hmm.
I was gonna say, it's like, I don't know, a good pair of jeans with a good basic, but I'm also like, we could dress you up where if you had an event to go to, that we would have a dress for that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like elevated when it needs to be, but we can also,
Little Free People vibe.
yeah.
Definitely think Free People are.
It's funny because like I'm looking around, and to
Yeah.
me, I remember when Free People was like the end all be all, and now I'm like Free People is like the basic. And I feel like you guys are like a step above because you're just looking through the quality of your merchandise looks really good.
I was gonna say, we're really big on, that's why we
Quality.
love to go to like, to
Dis-
market, so we're able to like really find all the pieces. We love to feel everything and make sure that we bring back like really
Right.
high-end quality pieces for a good price.
Affordable.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah.
for an
pricing,
affordable
yeah.
price.
So Brittany's off to the side was like you can see both ladies kind of represented within the vibe of the store. So on this side behind us is all nice and like neutrals and blacks, and then the other side is nice bright colors and more patterns, which similar to Tyler and I, we did not do this on purpose. Super neutral, bright and colorful. But I love it because this is something that you could do in any time. Like most people are going to come in and get a neutral, but it's summertime. So like I'm going to show up and look through and be like, oh, what do I want to get my wife? It's like full
Colorful.
of color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nighttime hits and you want to go back. So
Yeah. And we also have like, I feel like a lot of pieces that are versatile. Like you can mix and match. Like when we try to help people shop, we're like, hey, these pants won't just go with this shirt. If you have this piece at home, that piece at home, we can also mix and match. So people feel like they're just getting a bunch of options in, 5 pieces that they purchase from us.
feels like you're doing more styling versus just, hey, we put together some clothes that we liked, look at it, buy it, and go home.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, we've seen that you purchased this, this, and this. This would also stack with that outfit.
Yeah. If you have a denim jacket at home,
Yes.
it would look great on these types of pieces. Things like that. We always like.
As you can tell, Chris is our house fashion correspondent that we keep in. So
So I worked at Buckle for a few years, and then
Oh, okay.
I've been in retail for like 15 years. So that's why I'm
Oh.
like, oh,
Okay.
That's cool.
yes.
That's how you
Thank
noticed
you.
our colors. We really try. Our racks are, our pride and joy. We try to always make them look really pretty.
There's one thing that I don't know, when I walk into a store of any kind, like a boutique or like a big brand shop, I like look and see like how is it coordinated and color wise, and I'm like, I really like the color transition.
And we didn't get to reset the
Yeah.
racks yesterday.
We
We
had a bunch
should
of
do
new
that
stuff.
on Monday.
Oh yeah,
But we had a ton of new inventory come in, so
and you were saying like you guys get new stuff all the time
all the time,
Yeah.
because I
Like
know some
weekly.
So-
weekly.
weekly new product. So that means people should come visit on a more regular basis.
Yeah.
I know some boutiques are only getting it like every couple weeks or like once a month, depending on like how big the space is. But
And we really don't reorder a lot. We like to keep, 6, and then
Okay.
once that's gone, it's gone, because we don't want people to wear it in the same thing around here. It's a small
Sure.
town.
Yeah.
You know,
So are you doing doubles, small, medium, large, or are you doing extra small up?
Some extra small, not as much, but small, medium,
so
large.
it just
Okay.
depends on the vendor
Okay.
that we're ordering from.
I didn't realize like in general, I am talking to my mic. I always drop my phone or my microphone all the time. So for those who don't know, like when it comes to making clothing, anything that's outside of small, medium, large, is harder to make because
Yeah.
you're like cutting the proportions.
Mm.
And I did not realize that because I was always like, oh yeah, why don't you have an XL? And they're like, yeah, that's an added
Yeah.
piece. And a lot of brands don't do that.
Yeah. A lot of them stay in that small, medium, large. But we found like kind of working around that we can bring in different brands that fit different ways. So we'll
Okay.
have a brand that's a small but can fit as an extra small or vice versa, you know?
Yeah.
So
I like it.
We did go to sourcing the last time we were at market or the time before, and we eventually want to start cutting some of our own things.
That'll be cool.
And that's one thing that we will do is it'll go from like extra small to an extra large when we cut. And how that works is you buy one color and maybe we'll do like a set or something and a shirt and a bottom, and then we can control like what sizes we get.
I like that.
Yeah.
The question for both of you, outside of the clients, when you come in every morning, what makes you most excited about showing up?
So for me, it's just honestly like the girls that we have working for us, it's like become like, it's like a family here, and it never feels like it's work. It always feels like I'm just, I don't know, coming here to hang out, and we kind of, even though we have like things to do and, you know, decisions to make and stuff like that, it always just feels like this is not my job. Like this is not a job. It's just something that I really love doing with Amber, you know?
Absolutely.
It's almost like sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, Monday's here. Thank God I'm going to work.
Right.
You know?
That's awesome.
The opposite of some people like, oh, Monday's here. I'm like, I can't wait to get in there and, you know, see what we're
Exactly.
getting in new.
I like that.
And also just like the people that we get to meet. Like we meet people from all over. And yeah, just like the genuine connections that we get to make with people from all over. And then when they come back, you know, it's just like
every summer.
And we usually remember them, and they're just like,
oh, that's cool.
how do you remember that? Like I was going to and that's just like genuine, like that's the genuine connection that we get to make with them, you know, is remembering that small piece. And then they're like, wow, that was really special that they remembered. And then, you know, so.
Yeah, we have clients or customers that come in every summer. They were, you know, the first summer we opened, they were here, and they still every summer.
That's nice.
And the season's getting ready to start, so I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of them.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why we show up this week each year is because we know it's like things are about to get real busy, and like doing a reset after Mother's Day is kind of hard, and then get you right before Memorial Day. So thank you guys for letting us come out.
Yeah. Thanks for
That's
having
fun.
us.
So another random question from the Chris side is, what's your favorite color?
Green.
Yeah. Like gray.
Gray,
Yeah.
See, never would have guessed that.
No.
Definitely wouldn't have guessed that.
That was the
It's
opposite.
not like not gray. Like, okay, like what's that?
Heathered gray.
That's what I
Yeah,
was
like
about to say, yeah.
okay, maybe just neutral tones in general. Anything neutral.
We're not judging. If you're watching the
Right.
video, you can kind of see like, I was not expecting to be like gray.
Well, that's fair. So I always have
Yes.
to wear black so I can dye.
Oh, because if you
Because if we get bleach on our clothes and stuff, you can
Well, I like
color it in
always-
with a
yeah.
Sharpie.
I was gonna say I always used to wear like white, and then I did that like color theory.
yeah,
White is not my color. Like it's more of like creams and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, no more white.
I should probably do that because I keep wearing the same like bright poppy colors, and I'm sure I shouldn't, but I'm going to.
Yeah. So.
Have you done the color theory?
No, I haven't.
But
I'm
she's
sure
really
it's-
good with color.
Yeah.
Like
You should do a pop up and have a color theory
theory.
person here.
We should with the materials. I
Yeah.
could probably do it. I mean, I know.
yeah, I didn't do it like that. They just have like an app. So
Yeah.
put it on there, and they just said like, hey, all these colors are horrible. Do not wear them again. And all these colors are great. So yeah.
Huh.
Kind of turning around a little bit. I know you guys just moved into this new location, not new location, but expanded into this location. So you had this growth. Do you have your eyes on any other growth outside of that, since kind of turning down the investors, kind of turning down the franchising model? Do you have anything outside of that? Are you happy where you're at right now? Or you just want to make the best of what you have?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if the unit ever
Right.
became available next door, then, I mean, I don't know. We've talked about doing some spa things.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
maybe do, I don't know.
Spa scene.
Yeah.
So for us men, what do you mean by like spa things?
Definitely like facials,
Okay.
with pedicures, massages.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe branch out. I don't know. I'm gonna think of something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know yet.
Keeping it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like throwing around the idea, like it almost like a cool house spa.
Okay.
I have ideas in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Always.
The three of us have so many ideas.
Yeah.
Anytime I talk to these three, I always have like another idea that shows up, and I'm like, this is not good. My wife is happy that I don't make enough money to just start new businesses all the
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
There's a lot of money out there. We can get it for you, Chris.
Oh,
I know. It's like every time though we talk, like I just, like, I was like, oh, we should get a Pilates studio. And then there came Aaron.
Right.
And I was like, they should open up a really cool bowling place. There.
No,
And I was like, I just had to keep saying this and manifesting it because
Right.
people would just keep opening cool
Yes.
things and I love it. So I don't know what else we need. That's my only two that I.
Right.
which I think those things and tell him all the time, like, man, it'd be great if we had opened a bar with this style, and then someone else opens it. I'm like, good. So now I can pay them
They
for
just enjoy
drinks,
it.
and I don't
Yeah.
have to.
But isn't that, it's kind of funny how you like say it and then you're like, wow, it came about. It's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, Michelle wants to open up a, what is it? Coyote Uglies, where
Oh.
they dance on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
And slap people if you
Yeah,
walk.
I would like it to be a little bit more high end, but I definitely think that Coyote Ugly can have some fun down here. But
Yeah.
higher end Coyote
Yes.
Ugly.
I mean, this space
Membership,
has
maybe.
room
Right.
for another bar. Like,
Mm.
every time I talk to people up here, they're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, you typically go to Hidden Chips,
Yeah,
or you can go to High Tides now, or you're going to the trailer bar.
yeah.
So, like, oh, wait, there's a new one that opened up on the island. I forgot the name of it. My little sister was
Salty
there.
Shack or such.
Coconut Cove is getting ready to.
Yeah, that one. And
Oh, yeah.
So many options.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of room.
for a Coyote Ugly.
Just saying.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially with all the growth that's happening.
Yeah. Boone.
We'll
He's like,
send Brittany there. Coyote Ugly Bar.
Well,
I'm
I
introverted,
just
but I
wanna
wanna
open it.
dance
I
on
don't
the
want to
floor.
work.
Oh,
Right. Silent
It's
partner.
not the experience. I think that'd be really cool with karaoke and I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm very introverted also, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm introverted, but I like to have fun.
So the question I asked was, when you have a group of friends that you talk to, and anytime you leave that kind of group and that conversation, it kind of inspires you to do more and kind of grow. Because all of us are in very different sectors right now. Because you two are in the same sector. Do you have any friends that are outside of like just these four walls that help inspire you to do new things and kind of grow, or like just reach a little bit further?
I mean, I think my friends are very like a huge part of our success.
Yeah.
But I would say that my two children are definitely what makes me want to keep going. And
Right.
not keep going, but keep like expanding and growing. And because I would really love for my daughter, Alice, to take this over. And Michelle
Yeah.
has.
She already talks about how she's like, am I the boss yet? I'm like, exactly.
Well, she has a little
like,
girl
"Trying to
too.
act the boss almost. That depends if you know.
So Scarlett and Alice, Scarlett's Michelle's, Alice is mine, and they're usually here with us.
Nice.
But they know how to check out people. They know how to like take things to the dress. I mean, they're really funny.
Yeah, I was kind of gonna say the same thing, that for my kids, I just aspire to be the best role model that I could be for them, and just show them that if there's something that you want, you can definitely, you can
Right.
accomplish it. It might take some hard work and stuff like that, but you'll get there.
That's awesome.
And I used to have like a lot of guilt for working a lot. My son, he's going to be a senior this
Yeah.
year. I had him young, and boom. And it was, now that he's older, I mean, I feel like his work ethic has definitely.
He bases it off of you. He
Yeah,
sees that you're working a bunch.
Yeah, and he sees like the life that I've provided for him.
Right.
And like we travel, and he's always been able to do travel sports, and, you know, and he sees that. And I think I don't feel, like I said, I used to feel guilt, like, oh, I should be at home more with him, but I really didn't have a choice. So
Right.
it's been really cool to like, he appreciates it
Good.
a lot more now that he's older.
Right. Yeah, you can appreciate those things better when you're older and you can look back on like, oh, these are actually the things that I've picked up along the way that like my mom did or my parents did or
Yes.
whatever, and that may be. I think that's really neat having that someone, especially that parent in your life, to look up to and be like, hey, you know what? Like she had this dream, she went after it, it was successful. Like I can do that now. So I think that's
Yeah.
something really powerful that really only you can provide for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And then the little ones,
Yeah.
Scarlett and Alice, they're funny. They actually made us go viral on Instagram.
No way. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a reel that had like 4.2 million views.
Oh wow.
And that's how we got such a big following
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Oh, I love it.
That's awesome. What'd they do?
They were checking out a customer.
Really?
But they just loved how Alice was like, so, you know, she's like, how old is she? And she knows how to check someone out like that? I'm like, you understand, even like during the expansion, I mean, they lived here with us. Like,
Yeah.
They lived here.
yeah. My daughter was like, if we have to go to one more tile store, I'm done. Just don't get tile, Mom. Just paint it a color or something, you know?
Wait, did
But
you
they
get
just-
tiles?
Yes, we have tiles in the shampoo room.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
like a backsplash.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we picked everything out, and like we had some help, like advice from one of our really, really awesome customers.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
But we had
Little
fun
buddy.
picking everything out and all the new decorations and stuff.
I like it. This is Tyler was joking because when we walked in, we came in at separate times. He's like, "Yeah, I knew when I walked in the door that you were gonna like this place just because of the colors." And I'm like, "You're right. This is definitely a Chris coded space."
Well, yeah, that green color wall it was like all white, and then we were like, we need some kind of color. And now everyone's like, that green is just,
Yes.
Yeah. it
I
definitely
tried that.
makes a space.
Yeah, I wanted to put that in our studio, and he's like, "No,
It's a,
I'm not
the
paying."
first one. Green. I don't know. It was close.
That's called Vintage Vogue, if you guys ever want to use that color.
We can kiss later.
He's excited to hop on here.
Yeah.
We're getting close to our 45 minutes already. Flew by.
Oh, dang.
But one of my last questions is, if for both of you, if you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
Hold on. These questions, you got some good ones. I'm like, they make you think.
Yes.
I would tell my younger self, like, failure isn't an option. Like, if you're, like, I'm not going to fail. Like, if I'm going to open something and put my all into it, I'm going to make it work. It's exhausting. I mean, we're exhausted a lot,
Mhm.
you know. People think owning your own business is easy, and it is the polar. I mean, we work all the time, but just keep going, and like failure is not an option. Like if you want to do something, just do it. It's easy. I mean, in hindsight, like, well, I think a lot of people are scared too about like the legal part of things, like,
Yeah.
you know, just like doing an EIN, that takes 5 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Just do a little research and do it.
Yeah. A lot of people get stuck in that paralysis analysis phase there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the funding of it, you know, how are we going to do this? Like, you can start small. You can do that. You can start with like a little bit and you can grow from there. You don't have to, like, some people think right away, like, I got to blow it out of the water and make it huge. No, like,
We had $4,000 left after when we first opened
Yeah.
to put inventory on our racks. $4,000.
And I think we had, like,
and
Oh, wow.
4 hanging racks and some bralettes.
yeah, I mean, that was it. Like bralettes
Yeah.
and 4 hanging racks.
But we had people that showed up for us and continued to support us, and we're like, we're not gonna. And another cool thing that we have is Black Friday. We have like 50 women that wait outside at 6 o'clock in the morning
Or
here,
more.
Wow.
or more. Yeah, and they wait to shop with us, and that is our busiest day of the year.
I
That's
love
amazing.
that.
And it's so cool because people were like, I didn't know there would be Black Friday shop in this small little town,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm like, no, there is. And it's real. It's, that's grown really cool too. So
That's neat.
Yeah, Black Friday is really fun. It's
That's cool.
and it's all day. So we open at 6 and then we usually leave at like 8.
Wow.
Which is I mean, that's a long day for a boutique.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because most people, I expect that like you'll see that kind of busyness and like Black Friday mentality, like, oh, I need to get this like super niche piece in like a big old shopping center or like in the big town. But I love that like your locals and the people around you are supporting that.
yeah. And that's what a lot of them said. They're like, it's so much funner here to grab a coffee and like it's a relaxing Black Friday experience at the beach, which is fun.
Right.
So-
We usually have like mimosas and we make it like a little party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do discount all day. And then we give them grab bags at the first, like this year, I think we actually had 60 bags.
Okay.
Mm.
So, and we make them really nice and we hand
Yeah.
those out to the first 60 people that come in. And then,
Nice.
That's
yeah.
that is sweet. So
fun.
my semi-unofficial last question, because we've kind of hit on this a few times. What does success actually look like for you two?
I think we've already been successful. I mean,
Yeah.
just,
I feel like from the first day that we opened these doors, that like it's just I don't know. It's like success isn't in a number. It's not. It's in how we've been able to employ we have a large staff now, and for me, it's always like being able to employ other like women that they can support their family in ways that they need.
and that's one thing we did before is like we put it into our budget, our payroll.
Mhm.
Before, like, I mean, that's always been in our budget.
Right.
We've always had employees and we pay them well.
Yeah.
So they get worth their while. And,
That's the first time I've heard that. That's a good one. So one of my real last questions. As you can see, everyone, we're at this beautiful place at Chill Pretty. Where can people find you guys on social media and try and look up that awesome viral Instagram?
Okay, so we're at Chill Pretty Boutique on Instagram.
and then TikTok and Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
So you got Chill Pretty everywhere.
Chill Pretty everywhere.
Very nice.
Nice.
And then pretty soon our website's going to launch, our new website. We already have a website, but
Mhm.
it's made by us.
Yeah.
Hey, it's better than the one I could make. So I applaud you.
So we're hoping that we'll be able to be like
Within
a little bit
couple
more
weeks.
user.
User friendly, and
Boony.
you can see the yoga. You can book yoga on there. You can book permanent makeup we do here. We also do waxing and hair appointments, permanent jewelry. So, and you'll be able to find all of that on there.
Yeah. So for the listeners, it'll probably be ready by the time this actually comes out. This will probably come out in like 7 weeks or so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
7.
Depends on how you.
What about 6?
Okay. We do size.
The website will probably be
Well,
up
let's-
by then.
Today's
the one who
Tuesday. This
doesn't
week's
edit the
almost over.
podcast.
I love you like Tuesday, the week's almost over, and I'm like, wait, what? For me, that is true. My schedule works Saturday through Friday, so like Tuesday is my halfway point.
Halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to say thank you, ladies, for coming on.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
guys
Thank you for having us.
coming.
Yeah, appreciate
It's
it.
been fun.
I love showing up to new places and then having Brittany point us in more directions. Like, ooh, I would have never picked this place because I'm a dude. So,
We
you
have
ever-
a man section right here.
Yeah.
This is where all
Right.
the men hang out on the couch and at the cash register. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, if you want to open up, like a vibe and be handsome, get
Oh,
a spot
yeah.
for dudes.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be what we do
Over there. Yeah.
Your job, just tell Chris to fund it for you and be
Yeah.
good to go.
And people are like, Chris, you got the money. And I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't.
We're good business partners.
Yeah.
See?
I might do that if I had a business partner.
There you go.
And then you could bring in all that color that you wear.
I do wear, well, typically outside of work, I wear green.
Oh.
So
So that would be my whole space.
you can
It's
just blend into the wall.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just walk
That
back
vintage Vogue.
all day, every day. Thank you guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys on the other side listening. As per usual, we'd love it if you'd like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow all these amazing women and people that we have on the Surf City trip. We'll catch you in the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.